We're live. Hello, folks. How's everybody doing tonight? Nettie P here. I am getting stuff together yet to make some cards. How is everybody today? What a beautiful, beautiful day. It was such a nice day to get out. As I guess you all saw, Joey was outside quite a bit. He loves this weather. You know, I think the dog hated me too because it was so cold and he doesn't understand and he thought I was making it that way. But now he's a happy puppy because he can go out and play around and do whatever he wants to do. And hi, Connie. So he's just loving the weather. And he was up here with me for a little while, but then he took off again. Let's see. No, he left his treats too. Oh, well, I bet he'll be back up later. He'll hear me talking and come up to see who I'm talking to. Anyway, let's see. What do we have coming up? We have nothing until the 27th of March. That is 2 weeks away. We have the Robizonia Library. Don't forget, no UCC Robizonia this month. Um, there's going to be a Stampin' Chat on the 22nd. Hi, Susie. So I think I know pretty much who all. If you have been on the Stampin' Chat before, let's do it this way. I will send you an invite to come on the 22nd. It's the 22nd from 10 to 12. If you've never done the Stampin' Chat before and you'd like to now, send me a message, send me an email, or put a comment in here or something, and I will see that you get an invite. And hi, Carol. That is coming up in 2 weeks on Friday morning. Now, the Stampin' Chat is just people just get together and in their workrooms, in their studios, whatever, and work on cards and things. And we all just chit chat while we're doing it. We share some ideas and talk about some different things, but it's done on Zoom so everybody can talk. So that's kind of nice. You can kind of exchange ideas and swap things, and it's nice. Okay, so let's see. We have an annual catalog coming out. I will be placing the orders for that. They must be in by the 30th of March, which means that you'll probably start getting them in your hands sometime in April. Before that, demonstrators, if you're on my team, actually have a chance to see everything ahead of time. We will actually get a preview on the 20th of March, and we get to start ordering the beginning of April that will go out to the public the beginning of May. So, anyone who's not a demonstrator, you will be able to order from the new catalog in May. You will be getting that catalog in the mail. If you have ordered anything from me in the last 6 months, you will be getting a catalog in the mail. Let's see, what else can I tell you? I don't have too much else going on. Oh, well, April 1st, no, the second, third, April 3rd is Warnersville Public Library, and that's at night, 5 to 7. I realize that that's a horrible time to have it, but it's the only time we could work it out because the library closes at 7:30. They want us cleaned up and out of there by 7:30. And so I figured I would just go back to 5 o'clock so that we have 2 hours. So it's 5 to 7. And I realize that that's dinner time, and I know that that messes some people up, and I'm sorry, but that's the best we could work out with evening hours. I don't have any other place that I could go at night and do it a little bit later, so that's the best I can do. So let's see. Let's get on with it here. What I'm going to do tonight, working again with the thoughtful expressions. We worked with those the other day. For those that don't remember, this is the thoughtful expressions stamp set. It has the hummingbird, but we're not using any of that today. We are using the flower and uh, some of the sentiments. but just basically using the dies because this really has a nice set of dies with it. And I am so glad I got it. I wasn't going to, but I'm really glad I did because these circles, I love the circles. And that's what we're using is this is what it looks like when it's cut out. And because it has the different sizes, we can use the different sizes. And I started using that too. So it's a very useful set of dies. Just FYI. Okay. And I am using the stippled something from Celebration paper tonight because I got a lot of it. So I'm going to be using a lot of it. And I'm using the colors that are in it, which are Lost Lagoon, Wild Wheat, and Pool Party. Okay, those three colors if you're going to play along. Okay, I'm taking myself out now, so see ya. I'm going to go away. There. Now we have everything. And that is just so that you can see everything a little bit better. I tried to bring it a little bit closer so you could see things a little bit better. I hope that helped. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. This is so simple of a layout. This is Laura Milligan actually just did a thing, her Sunday update thing that she puts out. She did a card using a different stamp set, similar, well, very much like this. And I tried to sort of put a couple different ones together. Here's the first one. Now we can do this one and then we're going to do a couple more like it but not like it. And that my whole point here is just to show you that you can take one layout and make dozens of cards, and you don't even have to have a whole bunch of different paper. If you've got these on your series paper though, you can come up with some different nice things. So what I thought I'd do is just show you a couple of different things. And you know how I always say do something in the inside. Well, what I decided to do, because like I told you, I have got gobs of this paper. I really have a lot of this paper. So to use it up, you can use it on the envelope flaps for one thing, but for another thing, look at that on the inside. Yeah, so that's what I use this die, which is in that thoughtful expression set. I use that die. I just cut my piece 4 by 5 1/4, and then use the die to cut out a white piece that I can stamp on or write on. So, whoops, here's my measurements, and now they got lost off the screen. There, you can see them. Okay, so what I do is take my 4-inch long piece of paper, cut one piece 3 1/4, one piece 2 inches, and then whatever color I use for my base, I cut a piece here, or you could put ribbon here. But this piece is 1/4 inch by 4 inches. So it's 2 by 4, 3 1/4 by 4, and a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch by 4, 1/4 inch by 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a card. But first, let's do our drawing. Linda is winning the card. Linda's not here tonight. I don't know. She might be here later, so we'll let her know that she's winning the card. But yep, she wins the card. Okay, so for my next one, I started this one already and then I did not finish it on purpose. Okay, I took the same paper. This is again softly stippled. I used one side for the top, a different side for the bottom. So this piece is 2 inches by 4. This is 3 1/4 by 4. And I did not cut my piece for the middle because I just didn't. Absolutely no reason. I just didn't. So, one of the things I should warn you about is I used a lot of dies for this card. So if you don't like die cutting, that could be a problem. But I'll tell you what, it really gives it a wow factor when you use the different dies to cut your pieces. So this piece needs to be 4 inch. Oh no, I know why I didn't do this. Okay, we don't need to because I decided to try something different with this one. Ah, yeah, see, that's what happens when you do something different. You get yourself all confused. I'm using this Sweetly Scripted. This is an online exclusive stamp set, and I don't show them a whole lot, but I like this one. I think this is really cute. It's just got what 6 different very useful greetings for the front. And they cut out, you just stamp them and cut them out. So that was what I did. I stamped this one, happy birthday. And I just cut around it. Well, I just cut it straight out. So it goes right on there like that instead of this. But you know what? I think I might just to be a little fancy, put this at the bottom. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, but I'm going to glue it on first. Yes, that's a Lost Lagoon card base, Connie. Are you doing it with me? Okay, so I use Lost Lagoon, and then this is all the softly stippled. Hi, Brenda. You're driving. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're sold out? Oh, well, they'll be back for sure. This Sweetly Scripted. But thanks for letting us know. So right now they're not available, but they will be back in, I'm sure, because they are fairly, well, they're very new. That's been happening a lot. That's pretty awful. But it does happen quite a bit lately. So yeah, I'm going to take this 1/4 inch piece that I put in there to separate my two papers, and I'm going to put it here. I have been getting glue all over my fingers all day today. And I'm only putting it on the bottom because on the top I have the circle that I cut out. And that's going to be there. So Connie is working with me. That's why she wants to know what I'm doing here. Okay, so I it is a Lost Lagoon card base, and you do know that that's softly stippled. And then I just cut this is the second to largest of the dies, and this is the next one down. Um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those up on dimensionals. So I want to glue these two together first. And I do match them up. I don't know if you have to match them up quite exactly. I hope, Brenda, you're not driving while you're watching this. Okay, now what I did with this one, and I cheated, I did this ahead of time. I cut out, I'm going to move this over here for just for now. I cut out the flower. I stamped it and cut it out. Let me show you which one it is. It's this Thoughtful Expressions, the one in the middle here. Okay, I just cut that out, and then I cut the leaves out. Now, I colored the flower with blends. I used the Lost Lagoon, light and dark, and I used Wild Wheat, light and dark. And I just I'm going to tell you that I really scribbled this um, after I stamped it. In fact, let me just do it real quick just to show you what I'm talking about because this went so easily for me. It was just crazy. So, and I'm going to need another one anyway. So that all works out, right? So I stamped it in Memento Black. And I started with the light, the, the Lost Lagoon light, and I kind of colored in the petals. And you see that I'm really scribbling this. This is going to go so fast. I am not being careful because I'm going to come back and scribble more with the darker. Okay, so I did the light like that. And then I came through with the dark because you have some of these things here, these big circles. And then I kind of outlined the petals too. And anywhere that there's dark ink, I went over this with this dark. See, so that goes very quickly. Then I took the gold. I started again with a light, and I just colored these leaves in with this color. It's not gold, it's wheat. And color the center of the flower with the wheat also. Then I took the darker wheat and went down through the veins of the leaves and the outside edges. Okay, so then when it's all colored in like that, you run it through with the dye and you end up with this. And these are the leaves, the leaf dye that's with it. And I just kind of place them. Okay, so what I originally did is I put it like this and I thought, yeah, okay, that's good enough. But then I thought, no, you know what? It needs something else. So this is one of the dyes as well. I'm going to use this quite a bit. You're going to see that's what I did with these. I did 3 of these, one in Lost Lagoon, one in Pool Party, and one in Wheat. And I put the 3 of them together. So on this one, I'm just doing the one and it's Lost Lagoon. And I'm putting it up here just to fill that empty white space in, just because I didn't like that empty white space. Okay, so once I know where I want everything, it kind of looks to me like I need to glue this down first. And these only need a little bit of glue here on the center. So I'm just going to stick that right there. Oh, Susie, you're doing it too. That's Brenda. That's good. It's good you're not driving. Then you take your leaves and glue them down. Thank you, Brenda. And then this, of course, is your last piece. And just figure out wherever you want to put it. And the whole piece is going to then go on dimensionals. And get put on the front. I rely a lot on tweezers. That's just a tool that I use a lot. And I could never understand why Stampin' Up! Did not put that in their catalogs, because to me it's just an essential tool. I like it better than anything else of the tools to use to pick different things up. And okay, and so I want to put that circle thing off center a little bit. So I'm going to put the whole thing just, no, I don't want to cover up my words. Yeah, it'll go right there. And it doesn't need anything else down here. I mean, you can put it down here or not, but you don't have to. So that's exactly the same way I did this one. But now what I want to do is the inside. And to do the inside of this one, I am going to grab, let's see. I just cut some out. Some of these some pieces. There they are. Okay. I didn't want to use the exact same thing as I have on the front. So I think that I will, well, I have that on the front, but that's okay. Yeah, put that inside. That will look very nice. Okay. Susie, how are you doing? You were having some trouble there for a while. I hope you're still at home and everything's going well. Oh, that was what I wanted to do before we got started here. I wanted to show the great cards I got this weekend. And I think I will do that in a minute. Okay, so I cut some more of these out, and I'm just going to put one in the center. You can either stamp a greeting on that or just leave it blank to fill it in as you want. But it's nice because it doesn't leave too much space, so you don't have to write a book. If you want to write more, you can put more. And that looks straight. But it just leaves a nice little amount of writing room, and it uses some of your designer series paper and still leaves it out. Oh, good, Susie. That's good news. So that's that card. I'm gonna quick do another one. Now, I told you I decided to use a couple of different stamp sets. So the next one, I'm using the same basic idea that I did with the other two. I need a card base that's a typical size. And I have one right here. Again, the Lost Lagoon. And I'm going to take a piece of this and cut it down to 3 1/4. And then, let's see, I could just flip that over and use that piece if I want for the bottom. But I have so many of this nice basket weave, and I just think that's so pretty. I also like this piece. This is with the blue on the back, but I don't like it with that, but I'm going to use it with the basket weave. Like that, I think, sometime, because I just like that. Okay, so I want a piece of this, and I want to cut 2 inches. Well, I guess Linda's not going to join us today. She forgot last week. She probably forgot again tonight. So then we just glue our top piece on. Glue our bottom piece on. Now for this one, I am using a couple of different things. I want to use, okay, I'm going to use first, I need to grab my things here. I'm going to use this and this. I'm going to use the cake from Hooray for Surprises. And let's see, I have it over here. And I'm going to do it in Pool Party. Then we have, let's see, that's the cake. We have the candle. The candle I'm doing in Lost Lagoon. These are all coming out of the Hooray for Surprises stamp set. And then we have the flame for the candle, and that's going to be Wild Wheat. And then I am going to take another piece of white, and I'm taking the heartfelt hexagon, and I'm going to stamp the outline in Wild Wheat. Yes, I just really mixed up these stamps here, but that was my plan. just to show you how you can do so many different things, make things look so different. Um, Even if you don't have the stamp set that I'm using, you can still do something really cute with your own stamp sets, whatever you have. Excuse me. Okay, so it says, let's eat cake. And of course, this is a punch. And now on this one, I'm going to hopefully grab, and maybe not. Okay, folks, I guess not. I thought I was going to grab the Harvest Wheat ribbon, but I don't see. Oh, yes, here it is. Okay. Yeah. I'm still here. I did not get lost. Yeah, I just wanted to put a piece of ribbon across here. And since I know that this ribbon is going to fray, I'm going to purposely fray it and make it look like that's what I wanted it to do. Okay, there's one end. And here's the other end. It's nice if you can get them to fray at the same. The fringe is the same length. I didn't do such a hot job with that. Oh yeah, I came close, I guess. But I just pulled it again. Okay, it was better when I was. I should have left it alone. Okay, I'm going to try this again, and this might end up too short now because I messed up the fringes pretty bad. Okay, I'm going to have to leave that alone. It's too short, but my scissors are not sharp enough, I think. I do have a pair of scissors just for ribbon. Why I didn't get them out, I couldn't tell you. So I'm going to put them on with some glue dots. And I kind of want it to be right on that fringe, right on that center mark there. So I'm going to just go ahead and stick my glue dots right on that. Right on that center line. And then I'm going to put the ribbon right on the center line. There. That's where I wanted it to end up, right? Hi, Karen. How are ya? So we're going to have that on the bottom. In our birthday cake, oh, I did not finish coloring the birthday cake. I didn't want it to be all blue. I wanted to have some gold in it too. So I'm using the harvest wheat again. I'm just going to put a little line here and kind of color in these waves. Then I'm going to take some of my Lost Lagoon. I'm also going to put them up here in the candle. And then I'm going to take my Lost Lagoon and put it right here in between the layers. And down here at the bottom. There. That's all glued together. So now I can stick my dimensionals on it. And I think that should probably go on dimensionals as well. So there's that one. And on this one, just I have some leaves up there yet. I could add this leaf somewhere. Let me just look and see what else I got. Oh, maybe one of these. Or maybe over here. I don't know. I just want to jazz this up a little bit. And I think that's all I'm going to do is just put a little piece over here. Okay. And on the inside of this one, I can do Hope Your Birthday is Wonderful, which is right out of this set here. And put it on a piece of, any of these papers. Isn't that neat, Brenda? We were talking about those at the team meeting. It is from My Sweet Petunia, which I don't really want to endorse the company, but I'm going to tell you that that's what it is. And it's great for getting in small spaces. I just got it. So I'm going to have to get back to you on how wonderful it is after, like right now I'm using the glue that came with it. And it came with a second bottle so that I can refill it with my own glue. After I do that and see how that works out, I will let you know because I'm just not sure how that's going to work out. But we will see. It was a very clever idea though. It has a little it comes with this little holder, so it sets in that. If you can see that, it sets in that on my desk. And inside here, there's a little silicone plug kind of thing that holds this closed in between. So, like, and then at the end of the day, this comes out and that pin goes up inside that to keep the glue from drying. So that part of it, I think, is a really cool idea. I'm not sure, like I said, how it's going to work out when I put my own glue on it. The glue that they gave that comes with it is something, let me see, Nuvo, and it's expensive. So I would not intend to keep using it, but you do get an empty bottle with it that you can fill with your own glue. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to fill it with my green glue to use to see how that works out. Okay, see, there we go. Now, before we go, though, I want to show everybody the neat cards that we did this weekend at the team meeting. And I will start with mine. This was my Happy Easter card. This is okay, I don't know how to show it to you. It's a Marvelous M fold. Okay, so you can see how the fold is, and it's the eggs. When they get it, it comes like, no, it doesn't come like that. It comes like that. This is how it comes out of the envelope. And then you pull these out and they help hold it up. And so then it stands up like this. And that's the inside. Okay, so that's that one. And Georgia had a one that we all made using the Meadows paper. That's an online exclusive. I think that's very pretty paper. And she used the dies that came with that to make the fence, to cut out the windows so it looks like you're looking through a window. I think that was really pretty. We made that one. And Connie made this one for us. Using the one that I just showed you, the Thoughtful Expressions stamp set. I love this stamp set, and she did such a wonderful job of coloring this. It's so pretty. Connie, it almost looks like you do watercolors with this instead of blends. I'm not real sure. Yeah, I guess you did do blends. Pretty colors, though. You did a great job with that. So pretty. And she left it so that we could put our own message inside. And she did the envelope flap to match. Isn't that pretty? Okay, that was Connie. And then this one, Lisa did this one. This one is a bookmark. Look at that. This could be used as a gift card holder, but she cut off a piece of this. This is the Zinnia paper that is also an online exclusive. And it says sending flowers and thinking of you. And I think that's a really cute saying sentiment. I like that a lot. So, Lisa, I'm probably going to have to copy this for one of my classes because I really love the idea of the bookmark. I think that's adorable. And she stamped the envelope. And this one was Debbie. Debbie did this with the dogwood stamp that was a celebration stamp. And I was supposed to put a hello spring greeting here, but I didn't do that. Don't ask me why I didn't do that. I just didn't do it. And she took the dots. There were dots on the side. Sometimes, you get stamps with things and you just look at it and go, now, what the heck is that for? Well, there were dots in this dogwood stamp set, and she stamped them up the sides, and it just stands. I don't know if you can even see them, but it's really cute. Oh, Karen, I will copy that. Yes, I did like that one too. And so that's another very pretty card. Okay, so now you saw the cards that we got over the weekend. Um, and then we have the cards that we did tonight. And we didn't do this one tonight, but you get the idea. What I was just trying to show you is different ways to use this layout, the top and bottom. Each one looks different, and yet I cut out 5 of these all at once just to make them different. And sometimes that just makes card making so easy because you do all your components get cut out, and then you sit there and play with them and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do with them. So that's that. And then don't forget the insides. So that's it. Okay. I will see you all next week. I'll be back. You'll be back. And we'll see you then. Thanks for joining me tonight. Have a great evening.